The future belongs to those that believe in the beauty of their dreams. My favorite quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. If you want to develop a wealthy mindset, today I'm going to be sharing 5 ways to develop a wealthy mindset. It's time for all of us to enter a world where what seems like a delusion becomes our reality. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by once again, and today I'm going to be sharing 5 ways to help you develop a wealthy mindset so that you can create the wealthy lifestyle that you desire, which is the purpose of this channel, to help you create a wealthy lifestyle, an abundant and prosperous lifestyle that God has in store for you. So if this is your first time for stopping by, thank you for watching the channel. Please, if you love what I'm sharing here, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share with other people in your community so that together we can build a rich community. Okay, let's get straight to it because your time is precious and so is mine. Number 1 way to create or develop a wealthy mindset is use your imagination. Your imagination is a gift that God has given you that allows you to create the reality that you desire. Now, I was told that when Walt Disney, when he was launching or they were opening Disneyland, and somebody said, "Oh, it is sad that Walt was not here to see the opening of this Disneyland." And somebody said, "Oh no, but he had already seen it." And how did he see it? He saw it in his imagination. That's the power of the imagination. Your imagination allows you to see possibilities before they become a reality. A wise person once said that everything is created twice. It is created first in your imagination, and then it is manifested in reality. So your imagination is the key you have to unlock and create and develop a wealthy mindset. So how do you unlock this? Spend some quiet time. It could be once a week, it can be once a day, it can be 3 times a week, and just lie down and close your eyes, or sit down quietly and close your eyes and just begin to see the possibilities of the life that is available for you. Now, the way I do it is that I use Bob Proctor's Abundance Mindset Meditation. You can check it out on YouTube. And I just follow the prompts and I close my eyes and I just think about an abundant life that I want, and I begin to see the life that I want and create that desire. You can do the same or anything else to stimulate your imagination. Another thing that I love is talking to children, because children are untainted. They have not yet been broken or told to be realistic, and so they can think about it. I have a niece that she is an amazing dreamer. She will say, "Oh, I'm going to have a billionaire. I'm going to be a billionaire." The other day, she told her mom that, "Oh, mom, I want to have my party in a private jet." With all my friends, and she's just 9 years old, but she is so imaginative, and the kind of things that she thinks about, I'm like, she's going to be very wealthy. By the grace of God, I'm her aunt. I'm going to ensure that nobody steals her imagination, and this her imagination becomes a reality. So use your imagination. Do things that stimulate your imagination, okay? And use your imagination to get you in the place where you begin to see, to dream, and to believe that you're wealthy. And I saw research that says that the brain doesn't even know the difference between what your imagination creates and what is reality. So, by the way, if you begin to use your imagination, you can actually begin to create new neural pathways in your brain, and those neural pathways begin to make your imagination your reality. Okay, so that's the first tool to develop a wealthy mindset. The second tool to develop a wealthy mindset is to curate your words correctly. What does this mean? It means that begin to say affirmations, okay, that reflect what you want in your reality, the wealthy life that you reflect. The other day, I went out with my friend. We went to have some food and just catch up. And as we were coming back, I was telling her about a conversation about wealthy people. And she said, "Oh, yes, that's how us wealthy people do." And I was like, "Girl, get it." She said, "That's how we wealthy people do." I said, "Yes, that's how we do." So what she's done is she is consciously curating her conversations to reflect the reality she wants. She's consciously creating her conversation to say, you know what, we're wealthy, okay? And basically, like I said in my first point, the brain believes that that's your reality, okay? That this is how wealthy people do, okay? That's very important. So begin to curate your words correctly. Let your affirmations that you say reflect the wealth that you want to draw into your life. Let your conversations reflect it, okay? I know that, yes, in today's reality, there's inflation, the prices of things are getting high, blah, 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 blah. But let your reality be, I am wealthy, I am abundant, I can afford all the things that I need to live a great life, okay? Let that be your reality. And that will begin to transform your life and transform your mindset, okay? Number 3. Expose yourself to the reality you want. This is so important because one of the things I learned in 2018, I met a wise Chinese woman. I went for this leadership fellowship, and 2018, yes, I think 2018. And you know, I was in awe of all the things I was seeing. And so she said to me that, Tale, how are you feeling? I said, you know, I'm just in awe of all things I've been exposed to and how my mind is stretching. And she said something to me. She said, what the mind has seen, it cannot unsee. What the eyes have seen, it cannot unsee. So one of the greatest ways to develop a wealthy mindset is to expose yourself to the reality you want. Exposure gives you options. You really don't know what's available for you until you're exposed to what is available, okay? And so put yourself in places that reflect your reality. So one of the greatest people, you know, I have this friend, when I'm going for my morning run or my morning walk, he's also a runner, okay? And every time I see him, every conversation is always a delight with me. Why? Because he exposes me to possibilities. So the other day we were going on a run. In fact, that was just yesterday, okay? And so we met up and we were just discussing on the road. And then we were just talking about his electricity bill. And he was saying to me that, oh, Tale, you know, my electricity bill XYZ. I was telling my kids, you know, about the electricity bills getting too expensive, you know, just watch the bill and everything. And when he called the figure of his electricity bill, I found out that his electricity bill for 1 month is a third of my 1 year rent. I didn't show that, but I was like, levels. I was so inspired. You know, he was just saying to me like, you know, we have to be very careful about electricity bill, but he wasn't saying it from a place of pressure. I was saying that, oh, he was a bit high, but that exposed my mind. That stretched my mind to, oh my God, somebody's electricity bill is a third of my 1 year rent. Just his bill. You see what I mean? Okay? And it let me know that, wow, there are people that are earning at certain levels. And so it exposed me to, I can't leave this reality. Okay, so it's not about the fact that I want an expensive electricity bill. It's the fact that I can earn so much money. I can have so much abundance, okay, that my electricity bill is like chicken change. It's not such a big deal. Anyway, just share that here about exposing yourself and putting yourself in the right environments that also inspire you is very important. Traveling is one thing that does that to me. Really exposes me and expands my mind to what is possible. So do your best to expose yourself to the reality that you want. Okay, use social media positively. Don't just use social media to like look at gossip, and use social media to inspire you to look at people who are living the kind of life that you aspire to. Yes, I know a lot of people are living fake life on social media, but find people, and you should know because your instinct, your intuition will tell you who are genuinely living this amazing life, and expose yourself to what is possible. Okay. Number 4. Stretch and act like you have what you want. I love this so much. One of the quotes I like from Florence Scovel, I always quote her. She says that faith believes that it has already received and acts accordingly. Now, I'm not saying become irresponsible and, you know, go and take a loan to buy something you can't afford just to stretch and act like you already want to know. But you can actually begin to take practical action towards what it is that you want. Okay, so for example, you can say I want to earn, let's say your goal is to earn, for hypothesis, $10,000 a month. You can actually say, you know what, if I'm earning $10,000 a month, what's my budget going to be, and just create that budget. Okay, imagine what's that, Jim Carrey, he's the one that wrote himself a check of $10 million, because you begin to act like you already have it. So, and that's why some people do vision boards and do all these things, because you want to stretch and act like you already have what you want. Begin to take action like you already have what you want. There's nothing wrong with finding out the price of the car that you would like to buy. Why not? Okay, doesn't mean you be responsible and borrow to buy it when you don't have it, but it's already putting your mind in a place to know that I believe we already have this thing. Once it shows up physically, this is what we're going to do. So begin to stretch and act like you already have what you want, and you'll be surprised at what God, and the abundance that, will just come and become your reality. Okay. Number 5, live in a state of constant gratitude and generosity. Those are both high vibration states. Because when you are grateful, gratitude attracts more into your life. Gratitude pulls more into your life. Gratitude is a state of abundance. When you are living like, yes, I already have what I want. I already have abundance. Good things have come to me. You are vibrating higher. You are attracting good things. There's a scripture I love in the Bible. It says that for he who has, if more will be added to him, or more will be added to her. So if you vibrate and focus and be grateful for what you already have, you call more things into your life. And from that place, you can even be generous because you feel I already have. Okay, so you can say, okay, you can share what you have. You can be grateful for what you have. You can be thankful for what you have. Live in that state of gratitude. It will help you create a wealthy mindset. Because think about it. When you feel like, oh, I already have, you feel wealthy. You feel abundant and all that. And one of the ways I do it is I keep a gratitude list. I'm constantly thinking about everything I'm grateful for. I write it down, okay? And every time I pray, I always start with gratitude, thanking God for all the amazing things He's done in my life. Another thing I do is, sometimes I stop by and I check in on myself and I say, Tale, how are you? And I always say, I am grateful. I am blessed. And it puts you in a wealthy mindset. You begin to see life as abundant. In fact, in that state, even the things that are simply challenges and problems, you run away, because you are so grateful, because you are so abundant, because you have more than enough. And I believe that also brings more into your life. So those are my 5 steps to create a wealthy mindset.